I'm really happy to be here. So exciting because I'm going to show you how to edit videos with just your smartphone. Well, actually, you can. I believe in shooting my videos. I believe in getting great visuals using an actual camera. But of course, if the camera that you have is a smartphone, go ahead. Even if you have, even if you're shooting with a regular camera, you can of course edit it using your smartphone. All you need to do is just transfer the files over, and we're good to go. Now, I guess we're still waiting for more people to come in, more viewers to come in. So let's just talk a little bit about what's going on in our live stream page. I'm going to show you in a little while our comments box. So where you're at, down there is where you enter your comments, and it will appear. I will call it up from time to time. I will call it up and you will see your comments over here. Just give us a few moments. I'm going to show you how the comments box is going to look like. I can put it up on screen here. So later on, we're going to have a lucky draw where you can win we're going to give away 2 units of PowerDirector. Okay, the comment box is here already. If you want to test it out, go ahead and write something. Over here, we'll be able to see you. If you got questions, do go ahead and talk to us about it. On and off, I'll be calling up the we've got some comments here. I can't see it from here. My computer is located a little bit further away. Well, I've got my phone here, so our producer is on standby to show us what's okay, let's see. Yo bro, who's this? Yo bro, who's that? Here. Yo bro from Alex Chiu. All right, my man. Hello Alex, thank you so much for joining us, and hope to see some of your students coming in today, because this app it's free to download, and I've used it. Alex, I've used this personally. I've used this and it works really great. I'm sure the students will love it because it's really easy to use, and how do I put it? So far it's bug free, so they're gonna love it. And Justin says hi. Hello Justin, nice to meet you online. Okay, I think we can actually start proper. So I'll just repeat this again. My name is Baron. I'm from Wolfgang Digital Video Production, and I'm a filmmaker. I make videos on land, sea and air. We've prepared a little video for you to view, and hopefully to put you in a mood, to get you inspired. So stand by in 3, 2, 1. I'll teach you how to edit your videos and share your vlog on YouTube and social media. Okay. All right, guys. So hopefully that puts you in a mood. It's actually a short. We in the industry call this a video montage. It's actually short video cliplets that we join together. If you notice, the clips are really short, right? And it encapsulates the highlight of your day. The highlight of your season, the highlight of your month, the highlight of your whatever, of the year, your travel trips or whatever that you've got. You can combine them and put them into a short video montage. So hopefully by the time this course is over the next few months, you'll be able to do something like that. By today, when you get back, you can already start to edit videos. All right, the rest we'll learn along the way. So what we have here for you is a schedule first. We're going to lay out a schedule for you to let you know what's in store for all of you. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about our full video courses. Don't worry, it's really brief. Wolfgang Digital, we offer video courses All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. And then, yeah, tonight's giveaway. I'm sure some of you know what we're going to give away, right? But we're going to explain further what's in store for you actually. And then after that, we're going to talk about the topics that we will be learning with PowerDirector. Okay, once you've seen the topics, then it's actually time to learn how to edit. So if you've not got PowerDirector ready yet, maybe you go ahead and download it, and maybe you can follow along with me. So once you've learned about video editing, the most basic parts first, okay, we have a few more courses coming, so you can follow along. And after that, we're going to have a Q&A. Now, Justin, who's with us, he's already commented. He's here with us. Justin is from Cyberlink, so he's the man. And Cyberlink is watching the live tonight with us. And Justin, Cyberlink would like to ask you, actually they only have 2 questions that they'd like to ask you, so we'll talk about that. If you have the question prepared beforehand, it's great, then you can quickly type it in when the Q&A session is around. However, if you've got questions along the way, just write them in the comments, and if my producer sees something that we can talk about more, we'll bring it up into the chat screen. Okay, after the Q&A, it's going to be the lucky draw. So we'll talk more about the lucky draw later. I'll tell you more about it. This is where we select 2 winners to bring home the full version of PowerDirector. Excuse me. Okay, now let's talk a bit about our remote online learning. At Wolfgang Digital Video Production, we have one-to-one training courses. These are for folks who want to learn something really quick, and you're good to go here because ours is mostly one-to-one courses. Our classes are about, for the remote online learning classes, is about 4 hours long. We cover mobile videography, mobile video editing, and many more. So you can go to our website. The contacts are down there. We have our email and our phone number. And then you'll get a certificate once you complete the course. And if you're a Malaysian, you can claim this under the Human Resource Development Fund if you're registered, right? And you can claim the training under HRDF. Okay, that was fast, right? All right, I didn't bore you. Okay, now we're coming from Malaysia. If there are anyone else like Justin who's from Taiwan, do sound off where you're from. If you're from Malaysia, just say hi. We're coming from Malaysia, right? Where else are you guys coming from? Just sound off, just let us know. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk to you about is our giveaway. This is now PowerDirector from Cyberlink is free. You can download it, all right? But tonight, 2 of you will be bringing back the full version. That is a 1-year subscription of unlimited updates from Cyberlink. With it, you get color filters. They have lots of... Okay, Cyberlink, right? The one thing I really respect them and I really appreciate, you know, Cyberlink, you're listening, is they constantly update PowerDirector, and a lot of their apps, they constantly update. You know, you could be like, suddenly, oh, there's a new update, right? So Cyberlink is not a new company. It's been around for decades. Back then when I was still studying, they're already there. Okay, so you get color filters, you get titles. We're talking about templates, right? You type in your titles, you type it in, and it will just animate for you. So we're talking about titles, many more. The one thing that I'm really happy about Cyberlink, and this is one of their biggest advantage, Alex from Cyto College, you're listening here, this is going to help your students out tremendously because they got tons of stock footage, stock music. So your students, I don't know, I can't shoot this, or I don't know what to shoot, I'm not inspired, all right? They can create storyboards from the stock footage. Later, I will show you how we bring in stock footage. You know, we can actually compile a video. We can actually create a great video out of this. And this footage, they're free. They're royalty free. So go ahead and use it. All right, so that's what you'll be getting. 2 of you will be getting PowerDirector tonight, the full version. Okay, now, Okay, let's talk about the topics that we're going to study tonight, right? Okay, the topics we're going to cover tonight. Now, firstly, this is it's like a workflow, right? How we work with PowerDirector, and based on the experience I've had with many other video editing softwares on the planet, it's about the same. So, you know, if you have some video editing experience, it's great because it's going to help you here. So the first thing is we're going to learn how to browse clips. Okay, so today we're going to browse clips from PowerDirector's huge stock library. So we're going to browse the clips and see which clips we like. Then we're going to bring them in. So we're going to select the clips, and then we're going to bring the clips into our timeline, right? Yeah, we're going to add the clips into our timeline, and after that, we're going to learn how to trim the clips. This is actually the gist of editing. Editing basically means, you know, to select and trim the clips, and then we're going to assemble the clips into a proper story. And some clips might not be in the right place, so we're going to assemble and shuffle the clips, right? Can you see my hands, right? Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. And after that, we're going to add transitions. Now, clips, when you join them together, it's going to look like a cut, right? From one clip, it cuts to another clip. So we're going to add transitions here, where one clip transitions or smoothly transforms. It smoothly goes on to the next clip. So we're going to learn about how to add transitions. And after that, we're going to add music to our clips. Again, it's going to be stock music. So lots to choose from. It's going to be fun. And after that, we're going to produce the clip. That means we're going to share it out. Whether you want to share it to Facebook or YouTube, you can also, you know, you can keep it to your gallery. You can save it to your phone's gallery. Maybe you want to send it out via WeChat or WhatsApp. Fine, that's great. Okay, so these are the topics that we're going to cover tonight. Okay, guys, so are there any questions that you'd like to ask? We're going to check if there are any questions. Yeah, so, oh, okay, the chat box is up. Okay, ta-da, chat box. Okay, so anything that I can't really see, you know. Mr. Baron, somebody. Oh, hi, Baron. Oh, yo. Okay, that's an old message. Hi, Baron. Hello. Hi. Can I have the phone? Let's see. Let's shout out to some of our friends over here. Oh, hello. How are you guys? Still a bit small for me. Yeah. Okay. So, Amin Mukhtar. Hi, friend. It's been a while, Amin. Long time no see. Hope you're healthy. Hope you're doing great. Nicholas. Hey, Nicholas. Thanks for joining us all the way here. Jim Chan is here. Hey, Jim is here. We know Jim. Jim Chan. Hi. Bernard. Wow. Hey, guess what? Alex, Bernard is here with us. Hi, Bernard. How are you? It's been a while. And Uzainis. Oh, hello, Uzainis. Nice to see you here. Okay, so okay, let's move on to the next. Okay, so we're actually starting PowerDirector for real. Okay, now let me show you how PowerDirector looks like. Let's go to, yeah, okay. This is how PowerDirector looks like, right? I'm just going to minimize my screen over here. Okay, so this is how PowerDirector looks like. Let me just get to my App Store. I had it here just now. It disappeared because it knows that I'm going to show it. So yeah, sometimes they... Okay, so this is how PowerDirector looks like, right? This is PowerDirector. So if you're... I'm on iOS, but no worries. If you're on Android, they're still there. It's available for Android and iOS. So I'm just going to minimize this, and I'm going to show you how it looks like on my... I have an iPad here, so it works on your phone as well. So I'm just going to launch PowerDirector. So here we go, folks. This is how PowerDirector looks like. I'm going to launch it. Okay, when you have PowerDirector open, right, don't worry about it. It's pretty straightforward because what you have here, you might not actually have anything here because these are the projects that you have before. So I have a few projects here, and I'm going to create a new one. Okay, so I'm just going to click on new project. So we're starting, yeah? We're starting for real. Okay, so here is where you create your new project. Lecturers like Uzainis, this one is like, to them is kacang putih, yeah? Okay, so let's say this is, I'll just say new project. Okay, new project. Okay, good. Now, take note of the project aspect ratio. See, there's a project aspect ratio. Okay, let's keep it simple. 16 by 9 means you're showing it off to a wide screen. 16 by 9 means you're showing off to a wide screen like TVs, you know, your phone that is on landscape, right? So 9 by 16, okay, thank you so much Instagram for complicating our lives with this. 9 by 16 is basically like this, portrait mode. And then again, thanks to Instagram, we've got 1:1 ratio, which is basically square. So square is when you want to share as an Instagram post. The other one, 9 by 16, is when you want to share it to Instagram, IGTV, right? Instagram TV, IGTV. Most of us, traditional folks like us, we will prefer 16 by 9. So it's actually up to you which one you want to use. Tonight we're going to do 16 by 9. Keep in mind you get to do this just once, right? If you change your mind halfway, your video might look a little bit out of place. So make sure you know which aspect ratio you're selecting. So I'm going to click on 16 by 9. Okay, great. So it brings me, the first thing it brings me is to the import asset. Okay, this is my import asset screen. This is where I select whether I want to import a video clip. Look at the top where my pointer is touching. This is where you want to import video clips, images, or music. Yeah? Okay, so no questions yet, right? No questions. Okay, so let's go to import videos. Now, these are images that are stored in your phone. However, today, like I said, we're going to explore the stock video because this is the fantastic thing about PowerDirector. It's got tons of stock footage for you to explore. So if you have the full version, where did they all go? Uh-oh. No, right? I'm kidding. This is just part of it. PowerDirector recently, was it this week, Justin? I think it's this week. They created a whole bunch of, okay, look at this. Pixabay. Okay, so these are some of the images that is in store for you. They've got tons and tons and a lot. Okay, so there's so much that they've got a search function here. Okay, now let's have a theme for our video edit today. So our theme is going to be, okay, the morning. All right, let's edit a short little video out of footage that we don't that is not ours, right? We're going to have fun with stock footage. Morning. So what's so great about the morning? Coffee, right? Coffee, right? C-O-F-F-E-E. Who can survive without coffee? Not me, right? Okay, so coffee. Oh, check this out. We've got coffee here. Coffee. Now, this is how you import, right? You click on it once. You can click on the play button, right? Click on the play button to preview the clip. Okay, so is this the clip you want? If this is what you want, you can go back and click on the plus. Then it will add it to your timeline. Now, if this is not the footage you want, you can select another footage, right? Click on something else. Now, when you see a little cloud icon like this, what that means is it will have to download to your phone or to your tablet's hard disk. Do they call it? Yeah, they download it to your phone or your tablet. Okay, so make sure you got a bit of space for it. Okay, so I have downloaded this previously, so I'm going to add it in. You add it by clicking. Okay, let me just show you what happens when there's a cloud icon. This is how it begins the download. You click on it once, and you will see like a blue layer covering the image, right? So that is the download progress. So once that is done, you can click on it, right, and add it to your timeline. Okay, so I've got my coffee over here. Okay, so oops, I've came out of the import asset. I'm going to go back in again because that's not the only clip I want. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go to the stock video. Now let's continue to Pixabay and look for coffee. I'm not done with you, coffee. You deserve more than one clip, man. Okay, see, that's called a noob. Yeah, that's what FFEE last I checked. Okay, so we've got coffee here. Now let's see. Okay, I've got a close-up of a coffee dispensing, right, from the machine. And then, okay, coffee is only good if you get to enjoy it, correct? So we need a shot of us, a shot of you enjoying coffee. Oh my goodness, wow. Really, that is my goodness, right? Okay, so we're going to bring this clip in. So I'm going to add this clip in. Okay, now if you do come across images like this, alerts like this, converting for better performance, just say okay. You don't have to use the original, because using the original, it might be too high res and your device might not be able to support it. So let's just click OK. We're going to reduce the quality for preview. Don't worry, the quality is still going to look awesome. Okay, so it's added into my timeline. If you can see below here, this is the timeline. Excuse me. Timeline is where I'll explain to you about timeline later. Okay, so coffee enjoying. Now, after you've had your morning coffee, what do? You go for a workout. So let's go for cycling. Let's go cycling. Okay, right away, I know this is the clip I want because it's the great outdoors, and we all so much miss the great outdoors, right? Am I right? Okay, so I'm going to preview this. This clip is a little bit different from the rest in a sense that they actually made a little movie clip out of this. It contains more than one scene, right? So we need to find a scene that we like, and we're just going to cut that out. Okay, the scene I'm looking for is the last one, which is we've got a young girl cycling off into the distance. Okay, so let's see, it's coming up soon. Okay, here. So she's cycling off. So I'm going to take this clip. I like this clip. So we're going to bring this in. I'm going to click the plus button. Okay. So one more. Let's look for relax. Okay. So after you've had your workout, what do you want to do? Wait, before we relax, right? We're going to have lunch. Let's look for lunch. Okay, lunch. Breakfast? No. Okay, so we've got lunch here. Now let's see what's nice about lunch. It could be, is there something about pasta here? Ah, there we go, pasta, right? Let's have a look. Oh, and it's in slow motion. Everybody loves slow motion pasta. Everybody loves coffee. So we're just going to bring this in. Okay, we're done. Now let's look for some relaxing footage after the workout, after the lunch. We're going to have some relaxation time. So I believe it's called chill nowadays. Okay, so we've got one here. There's a couple. He's telling her like, wow. It's like, wow, you should have been there. It's like, wow, check that out. It's like, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're going to bring this in, and then one more last one. Okay, just bear with me. Yes. How can relaxing be without palm trees? Right? Good. So you see where I'm going, guys. These are not our footage. These are stock footage. But with this footage, right, we can already form a storyboard. And this can inspire us to go out there and shoot and create and come back and edit. Okay, now this is supposed to be a morning thing, right? It's a morning highlight. So what's missing? What's missing? Okay, to exit the browsing, we'll go on to the back button here, or you can just click on one of your clips on the timeline. I'll just click it. Okay, so we've got all our clips here. You can use your finger and just scroll through right, to check out your clips. I'm rewinding here. This means I'm actually rewinding. Now you can use you can pinch and zoom out to minimize the timeline, right? You're not shortening the clips, mind you. You're not shortening the clips, you're just minimizing, okay? All right, so can someone tell me in the comments what would be a great shot here to show a morning highlight? What would you like to see? I know what I want to see. If there are no comments coming in, I'm just going to go grab my own idea of a great morning. I'm going to the import assets. Nobody said anything yet, right? So I'm going to go into the import assets. I'm going to go to stock video. I'm going to go to Pixabay and I'm going to type in sunrise. Sunrise. Sunrise, right? Okay. There's a great sunrise shot over here. What? Somebody said something? Someone said something. I can't read now. I want to look for this. Okay, let's look through. See that or not? Look at. Hey, guys, these are all yours, yeah? In the full version of PowerDirector, all of these are yours. All right. Okay, now yeah, here this clip. I like this clip. All right. So let's have a look. Check it out. Crimson hues of morning. Crimson hues of sunrise. Okay, I'm going to bring this in. So I'm just going to click it in. And yes, I'm going to allow for better performance. Click OK. All right, so I'm going to go to my timeline and exit the import assets by clicking on the timeline once. I just select any clip will do. It will bring me out. Okay, so let's go to the topic that we've covered. Let's go to our topic screen. Now, you are learning to browse clips. Okay, so you have already learned to browse clips. You have already added to the timeline. Okay, what is a timeline? Right, so this is your timeline. Can we show me? Yeah, so guys, that long bar over there, that's your timeline. Now timeline, right? Whatever that is in the timeline, that's what your viewers see. Okay, so if there are any video clips that are not meant to be seen by your viewers, remove it, right? Because whatever's on your timeline, images, titles, videos, audio, music, whatever's in your timeline is going to be seen by your viewers. Okay, so the topics that we've covered is we've browsed through the clips, we've added the clips to the timeline. So right now we're going to trim the clips and shuffle them and assemble them. Okay, let's start with assembling the clips. Okay, now if we look, because we start with assemble, normally we will go for the trimming, right? But hey, it doesn't matter which one is first. It's more by feeling now, right? Okay, so which clip should be at the front? Right now, I start with, now I can click on my play button over here. This is your play button, the one and only play button. Okay, sorry, Uzainis, no space bar here, yeah? So we press the play button. Oh, sorry, I have to go all the way to the front again, and I'm going to press my play button. Okay, so it starts with a coffee clip first, followed by, it's a very long coffee bean clip, very, very long, which means we got to trim it. Okay, followed by coffee dispensing, very, very long coffee dispensing shot. So long, right? Yeah. Okay, so now you know. Now video clips, if you want to put video clips into a montage is a short video, a very energetic video. Each clip, right, in a montage should be about 3, at max 5 seconds long, right? Anything that is longer than that may not be as interesting. So we want to keep the viewers on their toes. Oh, check that out. Oh, wow, right? So the secret is the clips need to be shorter lah, right? So between 3 to 5 seconds long. Okay, so as you can see, she's She is really enjoying her coffee real time, man. Okay, we don't want that lah. So we're gonna trim that. Now, as I scroll along, I'll just drag this, right? I'll drag this, then I see her. Okay, that's the cycling clip. Now, as I go along, so on and so forth, what do you think should be at the front? What would you start this video with? I would start this video with a sunrise. Right? I'll start it. Okay, let's start this video with the sunrise shot. So now we're going to learn how to shuffle the clip. So I'm going to grab this clip. I'm going to put it all the way to the front. So how to shuffle, how to grab the clip. You grab the clip by putting your pointer over it, or rather you touch on it and hold it down, right? Can you see there's a orange outline along the clip? Okay, great. So you drag that clip. That means you can already drag it, yeah, when you see the orange outline. So you just drag it. If you make a mistake, oops, I left it here. You can always click on it, hold it down, and drag it further. Okay, so I have my sunrise shot, and although this sunrise is so gorgeous and beautiful, this sunrise is taking too darn long to rise. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to trim it. So I'm going to zoom in by pinching. I'm going to just zoom in, and we're going to just take a small portion of it, right? Now, how do you trim? There are two ways for you to trim, right? First way is, if you look at the ends of the clips, the end over there and the end over there, okay, is thicker. So these are called handles. Every editing app, there are handles for you to drag the clip to shorten or to lengthen it. So I'm going to click one of these handles here, and I'm going to shorten it, right? Okay, now I've shortened the clip. There's another way to shorten the clip. I feel this workflow is actually faster, so I'm going to use this way. So I'm going to move to where I want to trim the clip. Okay, so this clip, if you look at this clip, right? Let me zoom in here. Okay, this part of the clip I don't want, so I'm going to trim it by clicking on the split icon over here. There's a split icon. I'm just going to click on it. Okay, so it split the clip into two. The adjacent clip, the next clip, I'm going to throw it away. So I'm just going to go to the trash icon here. All right, so we're done. So let's see. Now, editing is always, every lecturer, you Zionis, you probably tell your students the same thing. Mr. Alex, you probably tell your students the same thing. Editing is all based on feeling. How do you feel about the clip? How do you feel about this movie? Okay, now let's play it back and play. It's a bit long, right? Yeah, it's a little bit long. So I'm going to shorten this further by clicking the clip, and I'm going to shorten it. Okay, and the coffee clip, right away I know by looking, by eyeballing it, I know it's really too long, right? Because the clip is like that, so I want to make it like this. So I'm just going to drag the handles. So remember, yeah, there are two ways to trim your clip. One is by using the split icon, and one is by dragging the handles. Okay, so you learn a number of things today. Okay, now next, once we have the coffee, then we're going to look at the coffee being dispensed, right? Okay, we don't need the glass to be full. All right, everybody knows that you're already dispensing coffee, so you don't need to have a full glass. So what I want to do is, I'm going to play it back from here, this point. I'm going to play it back. Coffee beans and dispense coffee. Wow, and end. That's it, right? So I'm going to select the clip. I'm going to use a second method, split it, and it's already selected. I'm going to delete it. Is there a question? Oh, okay. Can I have the phone? Yeah. Okay, let's have a chat box up here. Let's have our... Hold on, guys. Let's just have a look at this very interesting question by Stefano Di Matteo. Correct, I pronounced your name. Stefano Di Matteo. Okay, Matteo is asking, hi, how can I trim the video clip following the music bits? Okay, we're going to go to the music afterwards. and you're going to see the waveforms, and we're going to be trimming the video based on how the waveforms play back and also by ear. Okay? Shortly, Stefano, in a while's time. Once we are done with this, we'll go to the music. Okay, now let's play back from the start, shall we? And play back. Okay, sunrise. Oh, coffee. And before you get bored with it, right? It's dispensing. And before you get bored with it, right? She's enjoying. Come on. Okay, took her a bit of time before she enjoyed it, right? So let's rewind a bit, reverse a bit. Okay, at this point, I'm going to select the clip, and then I'm going to click on the split icon, and I'm going to delete. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to delete the first part by clicking on the trash. All right, and then I am going to play back. So there's a lot of back and not to say back and forth. The workflow is very similar. After you know how to do ABC, then it's ABC again. You get what I mean? It's a lot of rinse and repeat to find which is the best video clip you can make out of all these clips, right? So the workflow repeats. So you found the what we call the in point. You found the in point. Now you're going to find the out point where you're going to take the video out. Okay, so we're going to click here. We're going to click split and select the video clip that we don't want, and we're going to click on the trash icon. Great. Now, remember the cycling run, right? We're at the cycling video. Now, when we play the cycling video, right, it's not just her cycling, it's a whole bunch of people cycling, and it's taking up a whole bunch of time. So what we want to do is to remove all the rest, because we just need one lady cycling, and she is located all the way at the end. So there she comes, okay, over here, there she goes. Okay, now I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click on my split. You know, sometimes we need to use the split because we don't want to go so far to the front, right? So this is where we use a split icon. So I'm going to click it once. And this is not the clip we want to throw, yeah? So you got to really pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, and then trash it. Oh yeah, don't worry, if your clip gets thrown away, it's still in your hard disk. This is non-destructive editing. That's a fancy term. It just means that whatever you throw away is still in the hard disk. Okay? During editing, whatever you throw away is still in your hard disk, so don't worry. I think we got another question here. Let's hope I can answer this, right? Let's see. How do you zoom in? Oh, okay. Block Campbell. Block Campbell is asking. His one is all the way down there, right? Yeah. Block Campbell he just posted a question. How do you zoom in? I missed that part of the class to delete little piece of trim. Oh. How do I? Okay, Block Campbell. Let's see if I understand your question correctly, right? So I'm going to handle that in two parts. Firstly is how do you zoom in, right? So to zoom in, you pinch to zoom, right? So this is how we zoom into the timeline. This is not lengthening your clips, everyone. You're not lengthening your clips, you're just making it easier to see. So you zoom in. I'm going to show you how to do it now. Let's cut to that scene. Okay, I'm going to show. So I'll just use my fingers and I just zoom in. This is how you zoom in, right? Okay, and then Block asks something about how do you split, right? Did he say split? Delete. Okay, fine. So now, good opportunity here because I'm going to play back this clip and show you how I how I split it and delete it. So play back, and here she goes, and off she goes. Oh, it's already so short. Okay, next clip. We do it in the next clip. Okay, because that clip is already so short and it's nice and sweet, right? Short and sweet. Okay, so let's see. Pasta. Anything that's slow motion is super long, so lots of chance to trim and delete. So I play this clip. Okay, see guys and girls, editing, right, is about finding the best part of a clip. No matter how beautiful your shot, whoa, fantastic sunrise, whoa, beautiful waterfall, no matter what clip you have, there has to be the most perfect part. You take that and use it for your edit. Okay, 1 hour long Niagara waterfalls, beautiful. 1 hour long, everything. Which one is beautiful? All of it. No, 5 seconds of it, right? So over here, which part of the clip will be nice? Is it the part where he opens up the pot? If it is, which part, right? So when we play back, I guess this part isn't so important. There's no information here. There's no new information, right? It's just opening up the pot. She didn't even put in the spaghetti, so not so interesting. So what we want is when he first opened the pot, right? See, when he first opened the pot and the steam comes out, whoosh, there you go. Just as the steam comes out, okay? So we're going to select that part. So I'm going to rewind this clip a bit by dragging it, okay? Now, block, this is what you do. I'm going to, because my other handle is too far off, I'm just going to click on split because I can't reach my handle to the end there, right? So I'm going to click on split. Okay, when you split a clip, right, make sure you know which one you're going to delete, okay? It is the clip on the left that I want to delete. So to delete a clip, you click on the trash icon. So there's a trash icon over on the lower left, click on it. Okay, so I've selected the beginning part of the clip. All right, she goes off cycling and she comes back to beautiful spaghetti being prepared. Okay, that's it. I only want the clip until here. So I'm going to show you, Block, the second way of how I trim a clip, right? So I'm going to pinch to zoom out. Okay, so by zooming out, I can see the entire clip here and I can see the handles. So I'm going to grab the handle and I'm going to shorten this clip. Okay, so in this case, in this way of trimming, there is no trash icon involved. We don't delete anything. Okay, but the principle is the same. You're actually taking away unnecessary parts of a clip, right? Okay. Any questions before we progress? No questions? Okay, so watch this, yeah? I want you to watch something that is pretty unique, and I think PowerDirector is one of the few apps that has this. Now, if I were to play a clip like this, watch, as I play a clip like this, I press play. Okay, it'll just play normally. It'll just play normally. Whoa, spaghetti being prepared. You just play normally. But if I were to click on the clip, you see the green borders around the clip, that means the clip is selected. That means the clip is active. That means whatever effect or treatment you apply to it, that clip will be affected, right? Now, this clip has been selected. Now, when I move my timeline to the back and when I press the play button, watch what happens. Didn't get it? Okay, let's try that again. Now, I'm going to move this clip all the way to the end. Now, by right, it should play from where the coffee is dispensing. Am I right? So I press the play button, and no, because this clip is selected, it'll only play the start and the end of the selected clip. All right? Well, PowerDirector works this way. So bear in mind, if you want it to play from where you start, make sure no clips are selected. Okay, now let's move on. So this guy is telling tall stories to his girlfriend. So which part of the clip do you want him to tell that? Big hand gestures. You should have seen the one that got away, girl. It was this big. Okay, so which one do you want? And you see here, she looks bored, right? She looks bored. So pay attention to your scenes, pay attention to the details, especially when it involves people, right? Learn to read body language, learn to read expression, so you know which part to remain, which part to delete. Okay, so obviously we don't want that. So we don't want her getting bored with him. We don't want him to look bad lah. Okay, so we play back from here. I only need about 3 seconds. And see, nice conversation, right? Okay, so I'm just going to select this clip and I'm going to split this. I'm going to trash this part, make sure it's selected, trash it. Okay, now we have the palm tree here. So this palm tree kind of looks out of place, right? So suddenly there's a palm tree here. So I'm just going to, that means, right, this clip, I'm going to shuffle it somewhere else. So I'm going to shorten it, keep things short and sweet. I'm just going to shorten this clip. Okay, so I'm going to speed up a little because my producer is looking at me impatiently. Okay, so I'm going to split this clip. Okay, everybody wants the lucky draw. Okay, all right, I'm going to split this clip, right? Okay, so this clip, where do you think I should put it? Now, there are many places you can put it, but I think the one that makes sense is right after she comes back from her trip and right after she finishes her lunch. We have some relaxing palm trees to show the mood. So I'm going to select it and drag it over here. Okay, I'm going to deselect so that I can play the full thing. So, okay, she enjoys her coffee. She enjoys her coffee. She goes for a morning cycle, morning ride, comes back to beautiful spaghetti, and under a relaxing palm tree, relaxing weather, she chats with her friend. Okay, so done. Let's call this, let's say it is complete. All right, we have a beginning, we have an end, and we have some middle parts. Okay, now, yeah, we're going to do transitions next. Okay, we're going to do transitions next. So, what is transitions for those of us new to editing? Transitions are great, but don't overuse them. Okay, so this is what transitions look like. I show you what is not a transition. Then we'll look into the transition part. Okay, sunrise. Cut coffee. Cut dispensing. Cut enjoying coffee, right? Okay, now let's introduce a transition here. I'm going to go back to the start of my clip. Now, transition usually shows a change in time. Okay, time has progressed. So how do I add transitions and what are transitions? What are not transitions are cuts. Okay, so from this clip to the next clip, there is a very jarring cut. Okay, no problems. Cuts are great. We all use them. I use them a lot. But we're going to add transitions. Now, do you see in between each clip, right? There is an icon that looks like actually it is a transition icon. So, which means transitions can only be applied in between adjacent clips that are next to each other. Okay, so I'm going to click on it once. All right, now, yeah, Cyberlink has more. If you get a full version, yeah, there's more transitions here for you to get. Okay, I'm just going to scroll. Now, this is the most common transitions that editors use. Some call it fade, some calls it dissolves. I call it dissolve, so it depends on. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to add it in, right? So I'm going to click on my timeline here. Okay, so I'm going to play back this sunrise clip. Nice dissolve to show that morning has broken and a nice cup of coffee awaits you. Okay, so she enjoys her coffee, and then shall we have a transition here? She enjoys her coffee, and then time passes by and she goes for a morning ride. So I'm going to click on the transition here again, the transition icon. Now you've got like many transitions here. You've even got like weird stuff. Like I've not tried this geometric fade before, just to show you what they look like, right? I'm going to click on it. I'm going to add it in. Again, I'm going to click on the empty part of my timeline to, okay, click on the clip to exit the transition area. Okay, now let's have a look and see how this transition looks like. Yes? No? Yes? No. Yes. Do you even see that? Yes? No? No lah. Okay. No. Okay, so replace the transition by clicking on the transition icon again, and we're going to select what we call the sane version of a transition, which is the fade. So we'll choose fade. Okay. Okay, so to show you, time has passed by. All right, she has a coffee, and who knows, maybe she had breakfast, because then she went for a morning ride. Then she came back for lunch. You could add a transition here if you want to. All right, it's really up to you. But I'm done with transitions because I think transitions are pretty straightforward, right? If you're not sure, I can repeat it again. Just put it down in the comments and I can repeat it again. But otherwise, we'll move on to the next. I would not be covering music just yet, Stefano. Just hang on a short while. I'm going to, you see, okay, I think I'll cover music because I want to add a fade to black to show how a video actually ends. But I think with the music in there, it'll look better. So yeah, let's add music. So to add music, you go to the import assets here. Import assets, you know, to import video, photos, music, everything is under here. Any questions coming in? Looks like a long one there. No? Okay, good. All right, so just now you looked at importing stock video. Now let's look at importing images. No. Music. Yes. So this is the music area. So I'm going to click on music and sound clips. I'm going to click on it once. Now you know what you're paying for when you get PowerDirector, right? Look at that. They've categorized the music to classical, jazz, piano, so on and so forth. Whew. Okay, let's make it simple because piano is nice. Let's click on piano. Now I've only touched the tip of the iceberg here. I've not listened to all the music tracks, but I like Ashita. There's an Ashita track here. So I click on it, right? Do you see the familiar cloud symbol here? Right, that means it's downloading to your hard disk. So I have this already downloaded. So all I need to do is just click on the add. Okay, so that's done. So I'll click on my timeline once. Okay, so it added it to where my playhead was. The thin blue line is the playhead. So I don't want it here actually. I want it all the way to the front. So no problems. I'll just click on it and drag. Okay, so maybe I want to pinch and zoom out and make it easier for me to move this video. This music track all the way to the beginning. Now, I want to make sure that I'm not selecting anything by clicking on the black area. All right, so right now, okay, when I play back, you should be able to hear music. Let's check this out. Okay, so you saw that, right? So that was the music. Okay, Stefano Di Matteo. I'm coming to you shortly. We need to complete this part first. So we've already added in the music. You've already heard how the video and the music, when it plays back together, how it fits, right? It's really nice. It's like really peaceful, really beautiful morning, and it feels like you want to quickly go to sleep and wake up the next morning and just enjoy yourself. Okay, so we already have the music track here. Sorry if the music was too loud and you couldn't hear me. Sorry about that. What I'm trying to say is we already have the music track here, and it really gels together, a really peaceful music track together with early morning footage, and you just feel like you want to wake up to a beautiful morning tomorrow, right? Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to add a fade down, right? Because when the music ends, well, actually the music doesn't end. because it's still too long, right? So I'm just going to pause this and I'm going to select the music track. Now I'm going to cut the music track over here by clicking on split, right? So music track, video track, it works quite similar. Select the clip, move to the trash, click on the trash icon to delete it. Now let's play back and see how this sounds like. I play back from here. Okay, so play back. Do you get that? It ends very sudden. Let's do that again. I play it back. It ends very sudden, right? That's because the video did not dissolve to a black, and that's also because the music did not have a fade down. So we want the music to fade down. Okay, so let's do that. We click on the music track and we click on volume. Hope you can see there's a volume button at the bottom, right? So you click on volume and then you can see that you can adjust your volume, right? Most of this professionally created music, you don't really need to make it any louder because it's loud enough. What we want to do is to add a fade out. So the music fades out. You naturally already have a fade in. Most of this stock music, they've already added in a fade in for you, so you're safe there. So we want to do a fade out. Okay, so I'm going to do a fade out. Now let's listen to this track again. Okay, I'm going to play back from a little bit to the front a bit. I'm going to play here. Did you get it? There was a fade out there. So there was a nice fade out, but still the video had a very jarring cut. All right, it just cut to black. Of course, you can end a video that way, but it'll be nice if there is a bit of finesse. So let's do that. Let's go over to our import assets. Let's go over to our images, and we'll select color board. Okay, can you follow? Right? Go to color board, and I'm going to choose black. Click to enter. Okay, and I'm going to click on my timeline again to exit this. Okay, so there we go. We've already added a black. So when I play it back, this is how it looks like. There's still a cut to black, right? So what we need to do next is add a transition. So we add a transition over here. We add a fade. And then okay, so let's play it back a bit. Okay, we play it from the palm trees. So play back. And nice palm trees. All right. Okay, so we've already completed our video, right? But Stefano is probably still waiting down there to find out how is he going to cut to beats. What Stefano means is every music track has some form of beats, rhythm, right? Right? Now, how do you, when he say how do you cut to beats means, right, he's actually asking how do the videos match with the beats, like kadish. Can we show our, I'm going to show you the video that we made at the beginning of this, to kick off this to kick off this session. We made a video, and when you see the video, you listen to the music track, and every time there's like a beat, kadish, 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 you have videos coming in, right? Okay, we're gonna show you that. We're going to go to the opening video. teach you how to edit your videos and share your vlog on YouTube and social media. So, did you understand what Stefano meant when he said cut to bits, right? So, firstly, you need to detect, you need to find out where are the bits in the music track. So what you need to do is probably you need to zoom in a bit more, right? In this case, we pinch and zoom in, and then we play the music. I mean, we play the video, we play it, okay? And where you hear a beat, right? Where you hear a beat, you click on the video clip, you click on split, right? You split the clip, and then you add in a new video clip. Okay, so every beat that you hear, put in a new video clip. So that's how we do it. This could be covered in the next Facebook Live that we have with Cyberlink, because right now there are actually many more steps involved. It involves a lot of playback and listening until you get the right beats. Okay, so Stefano, I hope you'll be patient. We maybe can work on that in our next Facebook Live. I think there's another question here. Okay, so we have Javed Ali Khan. Okay, great. Justin's handling it. Thank you, Justin. All right, Justin's handling it because Javed Ali Khan is asking about the desktop version of PowerDirector. So it's not about this. It's not about the mobile version. So anyway, Cyberlink's handling that. Great. So we work as a team, yeah? Great. Okay, so we've already completed a video clip, right? So let's enjoy this. Let's play it back. We need to full screen this. We need to full screen this. Okay, we don't full screen this yet. Okay, I missed one step. Yes, it's true. We've already completed a nice video montage over here, which is about 25 to 30 seconds long. Okay, but what we need to do, the final step, right? The final step that we need to do is to compile all of this into a single video clip, which you can share to Facebook, to YouTube, social media. Right? So we're going to produce this clip. How do we do that? Super easy. PowerDirector has made this like so easy for us. Those days we had to okay. So anyway, to produce a clip, that means to tell PowerDirector you're done with it, you're happy with it, you want to share it out. So this is how you do it. You click on the produce icon over here. Click produce. Here we go. So you get to save it to gallery, which means it goes to your phones, it goes to your device, or you can share it to Facebook or share it to YouTube. Okay, there are other options here which are not necessarily for us to explore. So in this case, I want to save it to gallery. Saving it to gallery is nice because it's a very flexible option, because with that one video clip, you can save it for your friends to view, you can put it up to WeChat, to WhatsApp, and of course, you can also share to Facebook and YouTube. So this is quite flexible. So I'm going to click Save to Gallery. Now, my clips were edited in HD, so I'm going to share it out as HD as well. So I don't have to worry about Ultra HD 4K. So I'm just going to click on HD 720p. For mobile phone viewing, right, it's good enough. It's great. So I'm going to click on Produce. Okay, so PowerDirector is going to compile all of this into one single video clip. Now, if you want to make any changes to your, what we call the project, you can always come back, make changes to it again, and share it out. There are, yeah, you got that right? Okay, there are no save buttons in PowerDirector because most softwares are heading in this direction. It auto saves for you, so don't worry, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so it's almost done. This is basically the workflow that you have to create a short video montage. Okay, so once it's done, you can go to your phone and bring it up and play it, or you can play it here. So I'm just going to play it. Okay, great. So we'll come to more or less the end of our lesson here, but not necessarily the session. So we've already produced a video clip. So let's have a look at the topics that we've gone through to to revise, to recap. Okay, so what we've learned is we learn how to browse video clips. So what we learned was we learned how to browse video clips, right? We learned how to browse the video clips. We learned how to, okay, sorry about that. Let's go back to the topics that we've covered. Then it'll be easier for revision. Okay, so we've learned how to browse video clips. We've learned to add them to the timeline. We've learned to trim, which means shorten. We've learned to shuffle, which means position your clips in different areas of your timeline. And we learned how to assemble a story. We've added transitions, which showed a really smooth change between two clips. We've added music, and we've produced or shared the video. Okay, I think I have a question coming up. How to add watermark? Oh, okay. Okay, now Gopi Krishnan. Okay. Okay, we've got a question that just came in. Gopi Krishnan is asking a question. Gopi Krishnan, he's asked, how do we add a watermark? Really simple. Do we have time for that? I think we do, right? We just do a quick one. We have time? Okay. So Gopi Krishnan, I'm going to show you how to add a watermark, right? The steps are, for those of us who are new, it's a little bit more complex. So I'm just going to show the simple way. Maybe in our next Facebook Live, we will finesse it even more. So for Gopi Krishnan, I'll just quickly get this done. I'll just go over to my import assets. No, I'm not even going to go to my import assets. I'm going to go to this one. You don't go to your import video and music assets, yeah? Not there. You go to you see there's a layers icon? You click on that, right? Okay, so once you clicked on that, this is where you have your text templates. Okay, all your text templates are here. Now we go to the image. Okay, and then you select your watermark or your logo. So in this case, I have a watermark here. Okay, so I have my watermark here. Now, this one doesn't have it's not keyed out yet, right? I'll have to key it out. But what we need to do next is we need to adjust the opacity. Click on opacity, and in the opacity slider, reduce it. Okay, and then maybe we want to make it smaller and drag it up to the top. That's one way, Gopi. Okay, I hope I helped you with that. Adding in a watermark is not an issue. We just need to fine tune it. Okay, so two things. When you import with the layer. You import through the layers, right? Clicking here. And then you go to your images. Finally, you go and select your logo. Select a logo. And then you add it in. Now, once you've added your logo in, let me get back to my timeline. Once you've added your logo in, right? Select the logo and then click on opacity. There's an opacity icon at the bottom. Click on it and then reduce your opacity so it becomes a little bit transparent. And finally, you rescale it, make it smaller and put it where you desire. All right, Gopi? Okay, we've got another question. Nicholas, hi. You've been following my workshops. Thank you so much. Thanks for your support. Okay, just curious, can we just edit the sound? Can we put his chat up? Nicholas, right? Okay, sorry, I don't think we can see your question here, but Nicholas is asking, just curious, can we edit the sound without the video and then just output a sound file? I don't think you can do that, Nicholas, because no matter what, there will be video there even though it's black. So I don't think that's possible. You will still get some form of video there. Okay. All right, so I think we should wait for some more questions, right? I think maybe we wait another 2 minutes for you to type in your questions. It also gives time for Justin to send us his the list. Okay, this is how the lucky draw works. The lucky draw, what we want you to do is viewers who have been most active in asking questions, Cyberlink will notice them, will notice you, and they will add you to a list which they will send to us, and we will put that into the lucky draw for tonight. So yeah, send your questions. Oh, it's already in. It's already in. Okay. Okay. Let's go to question and answer. Okay, let's go to question and answer. Okay, now let's see here. Okay, let's wait. I need to go and have a look at what's going to happen next. Okay, so now, so this is a Cyberlink question, right? What features do you wish to see in the future version of PowerDirector? Get what I mean? We're talking about PowerDirector Mobile, right? Because Cyberlink has two versions of PowerDirector. PowerDirector 365, which is the desktop version, and PowerDirector Mobile, which is what we're using here for smartphones and tablets. And it's available for iOS and Android. So we want to know what features do you want to see in future versions of PowerDirector? What would you like to see? So have something in your mind, put it down into the comments below, and Cyberlink is listening. They are watching the session with us, so they will take note, and hopefully they will reply you. Hopefully it's also in the next upcoming version. These guys, Cyberlink, they update their app very often. You know, so if you get a full version, you just stand by to check your app store, or maybe put it on auto update because you see it very often. Okay, in our screen over here, I'd like you to take note of Cyberlink's social media handles. So we've got their Facebook account, and they've got the Instagram account. They've got like very short and nice video tutorials on how to use their apps. So go to their Instagram to check them out. And then you've got like Cyberlink.com is PowerDirector belongs to Cyberlink. So you've got their website here. And last but not least, we've got, this is Justin Su. Justin Su is he's one of the participants in our session today. Justin is with Cyberlink Sales. So he says that is there anything you need to ask with regards to sales and support, Justin is here for you. Okay, so my producer is now entering the names for our lucky draw. So just give us a few more moments. The way we select the winner is going to be pretty awesome. So, and it's going to be randomly generated, right? Okay, it's going to be randomly selected. So just give me a short while. Just give me a short while. We're still preparing the names. Justin, we need one more name, Justin. One more name. Do you have one more name? Justin, we need one more name. Can you give us one more name? Okay, all right. So we need one more name. Do we need one more name? We need one more name, right? So we need one more name for the lucky draw. So Justin, if you could reply us soon, we'll put that name in and then we'll go on to the, we got it? Okay, we got another name. So you'll be able to see your name here as we enter them. Hey, Daniel. Okay, go ahead and work on your names. Daniel, are you in? I saw Daniel's name. Daniel's in, right? Okay. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Can I have 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Okay, this is dedicated to you, Daniel. This is dedicated to you. Okay. Can he see my screen? Okay, can you show him my screen? Okay, show him our PowerDirector screen. Yeah, one of the close-ups of the iPad. Yeah, this one will do. With me if possible. Great. Hey, Daniel, thanks for joining us. And this little tutorial is actually dedicated to you. I specially prepared this for you when I knew that you were joining us. So check this out. I don't know whether you know about this or not, Daniel, but as divers, Daniel's a diver, right? Daniel's a professional diver, and I just want him to see this. So when we're diving, right, underwater, things get really murky really fast, especially when your subject is further away. So that's why we always have lights, right, Daniel? We always have lights to brighten up our environment. And in this case, the turtle is too far away because underwater lights don't travel very far because water is really dense. Excuse me. So underwater lights don't travel very far because water is very dense. So even though if you have really strong lights, sometimes it doesn't reach your subject. So what I did here is, this is the actual footage of the turtle that I've shot. And this is what, after we use PowerDirector to correct the colors. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you again, how powerful how powerful PowerDirector is. It's almost like a tongue twister, right? Yeah, okay. So this is a turtle that I shot. I use lights, seriously, but this guy is too far away for the lights to reach it. Okay, so sometimes even though you have good gear and good equipment, you still need your app to help you out. So, see, right? Can you see the difference of the turtle? You have like a turtle that is like, there's hardly any warmth, any rays in it, because the deeper you go, the less red you see, right, when you're diving, right? But we can bring back the rays. Okay? Can you see the difference? Now you get to see the difference. So underwater, it is quite a bit of challenge for us divers, especially when it comes to photography, videography. We face a lot of challenges. So, but PowerDirector helps us out here. So very quickly, because this is probably going to be another episode where we get to show you how to use PowerDirector to color correct. So over here, I'm just going to go and click on adjustments, right? And with the adjustments, I'm going to reduce my brightness because actually it is too bright. I'm going to reduce my brightness a little bit, right? And I'm going to increase a little bit of contrast, just a little bit, because I don't want the exposures to be blown out. Now, there's not enough colors, right? I'm going to increase a little bit of colors. But what is most important is there is not enough red colors in there. So I'm going to go to temperature. I'm going to make it more warm. And then I'm going to go to tint, increase the reds. I'm going to go to hue and add in more warmth here, right? Okay, so now the rest is we're going to play. We're going to play with this, see? I'm going to add in more tint here, make it more red. So slowly you see your turtle emerge to be as colorful as if it's on land, right? So I'm going to show you the difference. That's how much difference you have, right? Okay, so I'm going to play this back. Oops, I've selected the wrong clip. So I'm going to play this back. Okay, see that? Okay, are we ready for the lucky draw? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to explain a bit more, right? So this is our giveaway, our lucky draw. So right now we're lucky drawing for PowerDirector. Now, the first thing you need to know is there will be 2 random winners tonight who get a 1-year free subscription, free updates, free stock footage. They're adding in more stock footage, more videos, more music. You get all that. And then you get, okay, the winner's name will appear on both the spinner wheel and also the banner down there. So you'll be able to know who is the winner. Okay, now this is the important part, right? When you win, you need to reach out to us and get us your email, because we need to send you the codes for the full version of PowerDirector, and we need to tell you how to activate it. You also need to tell us whether you prefer the iOS or the Android version. Okay, now the first, okay, let's take me out of the screen and you'll see your names in there. Your names are there. Okay, your names are there, right? And here's the thing. If you win, the winner's name will be removed from the spinner wheel and a new name will be added in. Okay, so it's fair. And this wheel is not controlled by us. I mean, yeah, we spin it, but where it stops is not controlled by us. I just want to repeat this again. The spinning of the wheel, yes, we press that. But where the wheel ends up, that is not controlled by us. Okay, so are you ready? We're going to spin the wheel soon. I'm going to disappear for a short while. Ready, guys? In 3, 2, 1, and spin. Show me. Gopi Krishnan! Gopi Krishnan, you're the winner. You're the first winner. Gopi Krishnan, you're the first winner of PowerDirector. All right, Gopi Krishnan, congratulations. You're the first winner of a PowerDirector. Good job. All right, and congratulations. Later, right, reach out to us. Let us know your email address so that we can send you the codes, and really important, right, is also the instructions on how to activate it. Okay, so now if there are any questions, you can ask, because we're going to add in another name into the spin wheel. Do we have another name? No name? Okay, I've just got news from Cyberlink, right, that is actually a 3-month subscription. My apologies for that. It's a 3-month subscription. So with that 3 months, go all out, go wild, go and grab all the stock footage that you can and use it and have fun with PowerDirector. 3 months is a long time, and we're going to have a lot of, you're going to have a lot of fun with it. Okay, now let's see. We need one more name. So Cyberlink is preparing that name for us, so really soon now we're going to enter that in, and then you'll get to see it, yeah, before we spin it. Okay, let them see the name before they spin it, before we spin it. How's everyone doing? It's a great night. It's a Friday night, but you know, my country here in Malaysia, we're in this thing called a conditional lockdown, conditional restricted movement order thing. So our freedom is not, I mean, we can't like just go out whenever and wherever we please. So we're still under a little bit of quarantine. Hopefully your country is doing better. Okay, just bear with us for a little bit. We're going to show you your name, and we're going to spin the wheel soon. PowerDirector, Cyberlink has been with us for many years, right? When I was studying, we already have Cyberlink. We already see their apps in our life. I mean, they're there all the while. One of my first app from Cyberlink is called Power DVD. I don't know whether any of you remember that, and I found it to be really nice because those days, right, we were still working with DVDs. Are we ready? We're ready. Okay, great. So sorry about that. Okay, we'll just double check to see that the wheel is in good order. Is the wheel in good order? The name that you inserted is in. Okay, great. So we're going to spin the wheel, right, in 3 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, spin! Okay, who will the winner be? The second and final winner for tonight. Let's see. Stefano Di Matteo, you're tonight's second and final winner for PowerDirector. And reach out to us, get us your email address so that we can send you the codes and the instructions on how to activate it. Now, Gopi Krishnan and Stefano, let us know iOS or Android. Okay, so if there are any other questions, lucky draw is done, right? But if you've got any questions you'd like to ask, Cyberlink and I are listening right now. So we're gonna have a look at to see if there are any other questions. That I hope you've enjoyed this class as much as I have enjoyed sharing how to edit smartphone videos. The thing with this is we're trying. This is going to be. Hang on. I've got a question here. Sorry. Okay. Joey Mamalayan Burgos. Joey says that I've started using PowerDirector for my short video clips. I need to learn more. That's great because it's actually what I'm going to talk about next. Is that we don't want this to be like just a one episode thing, right? I'm trying to arrange with I'm trying to arrange with PowerDirect. I'm trying to arrange with Cyberlink so that we can have many more episodes to cover many more different topics of PowerDirector, because desktop apps are great and all. Desktop softwares, they're great because they're powerful, they're fully packed with features, but you cannot carry a desktop machine everywhere you go, right? So yeah, right. So your phone is always there with you, and with the flexibility and the performance and the features of PowerDirector, we can actually carry our editing machines with us. So Joey, what I want to say is we want to continue more episodes with Cyberlink. It would be great if you can tell us what would you like to learn in the next episode. All right, this will help me to plan, to create, because every episode that I create are personally handcrafted, right? And I always make sure that when I create a tutorial, I will watch it, and I will watch it as if I will watch it as if I'm using PowerDirector for the first time in my life, so that I know how you feel, so that I can help you to be better editors, right? Thanks for your comment, Joey. Is there anything else? Okay. So I would like you to see that these are my social media handles. Okay, this is video production. This is my company, Wolfang Digital Video Production. wolfangdigital.com. wolfangdigital.com is our website. You've got our YouTube and Facebook, and then you've got our Instagram. So if you want to send us a message, especially to Gopi and Stefano, you want to reach out to us to send us your email, right? Send it to Wolfang. Send it to our Facebook where you're watching the live now. Yeah, send it over there. one of us will answer, one of us will work with the codes for you. All right. I think my producer says there's one more item that she. Can I see that? Okay, maybe Justin can help with this because I've not actually explored this area. What format does PowerDirector save the videos, please? Okay, Justin, I've not actually explored this area, but I'm thinking it probably could be MP4, right? So yeah, I think I will go and check that out as well, and maybe I'll reply to you later. Donna Wood, thanks for the question. Sorry, I don't know the answer as of right now. It didn't occur to me to check. Sorry about that. Daniel Diving, first-hand experiences, especially from my man Baron. Hey, thank you for the comment, Daniel. Right out of the hand of a professional. Thank you so much, Daniel. Yes. Justin says MP4. So Donna, Justin says, Cyberlink says it's MP4. Yeah, so my guess was correct. Phew. Okay. Gopi Krishnan, in future, I would like to know. Gopi Krishnan has mentioned something. Let me read this off, right? In future episodes, like to know how to edit using pictures and videos with good one. With original voice or video and along with background music. Okay, that's really good. Gopi, this is what we eventually want to cover. Maybe in the next episode, I'll cover part of what you suggested because it's actually a little bit more complex. So I think maybe we will cover, let's see, maybe voiceover. We'll do voiceover because voiceover is very important because it helps you to tell your viewers what is happening without you actually talking in front of the camera, right? It's like a background music, it's like a background voice, right? Whatever you shot, it's already over, but you decide to add your voice in to describe what's happening in the story. Good one, Gopi. I think we'll cover voiceover in the next round. I'm thinking voiceovers together with titles. I think a lot of people need titles, so maybe we're going to cover we're going to do titles next. But we also have to see in the next episode if there are newcomers here, we might have to do a bit of revision because in all my trainings I do a bit of revision. So maybe like the first 15 minutes, we'll do a bit of revision, how we import, add in clips and add in music. Then we'll move on to the topics at hand, which are maybe titles and voiceover. Agreed? Yeah? Okay. So we're coming to an end of this episode. I'm going to miss you guys so much. Thank you for joining us. Right? Any more comments? No? Okay. So this is Baron here from Wolfang Digital Video Production together with Cyberlink and Justin Su. We wish you a very good night and do stay safe. I'll see you again. Goodbye. Good night.